Ah. And sadly, I'm kind of in a rush actually today with kind of stuff. Basically, yesterday my plan was to go through and do a recording for this yesterday, and then a wasp decided to have better ideas for my day and stung me in my arm, like right in my arm. And I didn't even go to attack it. Yes, I had a pad in my hand ready in case it went, but I would just have let it out the window. And out of nowhere, and it was uncalled for. It was someone witnessed this, and it was utterly uncalled for. And it just came up. I didn't even hear it flying. I didn't have it on my arm. I don't know where it came from, but literally it just appeared out of nowhere and stung me in my arm. Which, fair enough, it hurts like a bitch at the best of times by a wasp, because it's happened more than once. But the problem was, it stung me in my wrist, basically. You know, quite near my hand. And I was in a lot of pain. Obviously, I poured some vinegar in it, which you meant to do, apparently, to try and neutralise it. And my arm started twitching. My hand literally started going haywire. My fingers were, like, my hand was tightening up, my fingers were twitching, and after a while my whole arm just kind of went funny and felt pretty useless. So it was wasted, because I wasn't playing my Xbox like that. I was in a lot of pain and my hand wasn't working. So thanks to the wasp, I was unable to do this yesterday. I was able to edit together a small video yesterday, like a minute long. It was just a tutorial on how to make Loki, basically. And I edited that together, uploaded it, and that was it. And I watched the TV. So, thanks to that. And then I went to bed. And thought, you know, I'm still a bit paranoid in case that wasp comes back, because for some reason they're getting into my room without the windows being open. So it's like we have a hive in the walls, basically, or in the roof, and they found a way into my room, so they're just kind of wandering when they want, and I hate wasps. So I'm there paranoid, thinking I don't want to go to sleep, I don't want to get attacked again in my sleep. And I'm walking around my room and went upstairs, got some to eat, came up, and then I thought I better feed my fish, you know, he's pretty hungry. So I went to feed him. Guess what? You'll never guess. The wasp was in the fish tank, and I don't mean like dead. It was in the fish tank, and I thought, oh crap! It must have stung me and like dived straight in the water to get away, because that's right near the window where it stung me. And then I looked closer, and it was still moving. So it had literally been in a fish tank for about 8 hours. I don't imagine it being in the room then going in the fish tank. I think it went straight in, because that's the direction it went in. So for 8 hours it had been, didn't go out the open window, it just stayed in my room, went in a fish tank and lived for 8 hours or more. So I came up and I got into the predicament of what to do, because let's face it, I could have left it to die. Alright, that's one option. Option 2, leave, you know, like take it out. And I thought, if I leave it in there and it for some reason gets away out the tank, it gets away to the side of the tank, crawls out, fixes its wings, and then flies around the room and stings me again in a worse place. So that could happen. I could make it drown by just holding it under the water or something. Or then I was worried about the fish. But what if the fish then gets like poisoned or something? And for some reason, I don't know what came over me. I know this story is dragging on, but honestly, I don't know why I did this. I scooped it out of the fish tank, right, and then put it outside my window, because I've got slanted windows, like a loft, so slant. So I opened the window and I put the wasp on my roof, yeah, so it would like dry out eventually, kind of disappear hopefully. I don't know why I saved it. I mean, I felt a bit bad later, because after about half an hour to an hour, it started raining quite heavy. later on, and I'm not quite sure what happened to it. So I just didn't want to open my window and check and fly and sting me again. So yeah.
Thank you, but why did you risk yourself?
That is why this is delayed.
Your niece asked me to find you.
And now I'm questioning my sanity basically, because I don't know why on earth I would save a wasp what just stung me.
I feared the worst.
My arm has stopped hurting now,
I
it just
learned
kind of
this
itches.
secret passage
But
through old maps I found. We
yeah,
must
I was
discuss
pleased.
the fallen star. Follow me.
But anyway, back to Diablo. Enter New Tristram.
I rescued the old scholar and learned from him that a creature called the Skeleton King stands between me and the star. But not for long.
I just realised the Templar in this game, who you meet a bit later on, and this guy, the Crusader, they both sound proper Yorkshire. What is all the Templars being from Yorkshire?
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you,
Yes,
was my
yes, he
prophet.
is.
Please, Uncle.
The skeleton law.
Then I will be the
The
cure.
key to
Let's go talk to the blacksmith. Actually, I'm gonna check my equipment, see if I got anything new. Ooh. Yeah, new. Another really awesome thing about the game, oh, I can't use any information, is basically the fact that the upgrading side is amazing. You start off with such basic attacks and equipment, and by the end of the game you don't recognise your character. You just feel like a complete badass.
Are you Hadrian?
For example, the
Decker
armour
Kane said you
itself
could help me
looks
find the crown
incredible.
of
The
Yorick.
further on you get, you think, oh, this armour looks amazing. And then you find, when you level up a bit and you go up a tier, the armour then is even more amazing. And, you know, you do have favourites,
It is a
but it
hard
generally
burden you bear.
it improves
I
quite a
will
lot.
help.
And all of your piece of equipment look different, all your different classes have different looking armour, so it's got quite a variety to it. They've added new features to Reaper of Souls now, where you can now, say you have a helmet, which you really like, but then you get a really badass helmet, as in the stats are amazing, but it doesn't look good. You can now change the helmet to look like the other one, and you can also do it with weapons, which is awesome. So, not that this game is boring at all.
No matter how hard,
Pretty tired.
I require more rad.
So yeah, that is a really good feature, I think. Really well with that. So you can make your equipment look even better. And then the actual attacks, you start off with basic attacks and end like super powerful. You know, you just keep upgrading, getting these awesome skills, and you just want to keep playing to get further and pick up awesome loot. And the hunting for legendaries is fun. Just the fact that you never know when one's gonna drop. And when it does, and you get all excited, it does really draw you, and you want to keep going to look for better loot. So it's such an addictive and fun game. Not just that, the co-op side of the game is brilliant. The multiplayer, it gets so much more epic when you've got a screen full of your friends or people you've just met, and you go in against basically an army of demons, and it just covers the screen. It's brilliant.
You owe me nothing, friend, but I would welcome.
You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
Okay, David Jones.
Blessings of the light. Patience.
This helmet is pretty useful. It is definitely helping me leveling up. And the difficulty as well. Obviously the harder difficulty, the quicker you learn it. So I recommend starting on hard difficulty really. What's this place? Den of the Fallen.
Not enough rat.
Yeah, certain places don't actually become available all the time, so you when you find them, make most of it. Die. There are detail they've put in Diablo is good. I mean, like graphics wise, you know, it's not like the level of detail like Dragon Age Inquisition, you know, that's gonna be easy. But the fact that it's a, you know, a classic style hack and slash game, it's like, you know, games like that on steroids. It's got a lot of detail to it. Like the fact that the environment can actually be damaged. And it looks so good when you do it. I don't know, it's a cool feature, it just makes it look that much more like real and believable when you've got like, you know, energy blasts flying left, right and centre and the wall crumbles down. Definitely, you know, looks the part more than just all the walls being the same. And I'm definitely enjoying the Crusader. His health is decent. He's managed to, you know, defend himself and attack and sustain quite a few enemies at a time attacking him. So it's all about preference really, what kind of, if you prefer attacking enemies from far or getting them close and personal. And I've been using the wizard and the demon hunter a lot, so mine's been mainly ranged. I have briefly used the barbarian, but I am definitely enjoying being up close and personal and just beating things up.
My wrath is low. I need healing.
The only problem is we're getting up close personal, and well, it can happen with enemies, is when you get trapped, when enemies surround you and you can't budge them. So let's try and clear some space with a shield bash. And then we've got focus all on the golden frog thing there. Taking quite a while, quite a few of them, and then this guy. Ta-da! Like suddenly got that bit more harder. There's some decent treasure in there from finding all these things. So yeah, when you do start the co-op game, you'll notice the enemies definitely get harder, but you get a lot more stuff for doing it, so it is worth teaming up with people. And just a tiny bit of money. Damaged boots. Definitely not what I wanted. Let's see if there's any more loot down here. Oh, great.